Sawa.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel once again. Today we are going to handle a very sensitive topic. I'm going to call it self-acceptance, and hopefully it will have a few episodes of it. So I was not going to handle such a topic, but recently I saw a friend of mine, and unfortunately she was body shamed, and it really affected her. And it got me thinking, how many times do we as individuals encounter such faces, and how do we handle such episodes? I saw how broken she was, and it affected me since I care about her. I rarely care about people, but yeah, so I care about her. And that's why I decided maybe it's high time we talked about self-acceptance. So if someone was to ask you, what does self-acceptance mean to you? What would you say? Well, I've been doing a bit of reading online, and I've encountered different meanings when it comes to what is self-acceptance. So I'll just customize the meaning to fit who I am. For me, self-acceptance is accepting who you are, your flaws, your mistakes, the way you are, everything about you, so that when you encounter someone and they tell you something negative about yourself, it just hits here and bounces off. It does not affect you in any way. You see, most times, I know I speak for many of us. Growing up, I had my own challenges. There were many times, I'm skinny, and yeah, it used to bug me a lot. Being small, I craved to gain weight, but it dawned on me, even if I'm deep fried, fed pork daily, junk food, all that stuff, I'm not changing. I'll still be a 1 GB, or is it a 0.5 MB? I don't care. It's who I am. Like I said, this video is because a friend of mine was body shamed. Now it's gotten so bad that she's not even comfortable posting pictures of herself anywhere online. She's not comfortable when we are having a meeting, having the camera on. She's not comfortable of who she is, that she's now closed indoors and she does not want to mingle with people outside. So there's a lot of work to be done to bring her outside, to help her accept who she is. The truth is, no one is perfect. We all have our flaws. And just because you see there's something wrong with me does not give you the right to point that out. It's very rude. It puts you off as a mean person. And yes, you have your freedom of expression, but that does not mean you're entitled to hurting other people. Not everyone is as strong as I am or you are. We all take negative comments differently. Sometimes your negative comment might send someone into depression, and that is wrong. How would you feel knowing that someone committed suicide because of what you say to them? Will you be able to live every day of your life peacefully and smiling, knowing that you are the cause of someone's death? Yes, maybe they should not have taken it to heart, but unfortunately they did. So what happens then? So let's talk about self-acceptance. No one is perfect. That's the first thing you have to know when it comes to self-acceptance. And once you realize that no one is perfect, it will help you embrace your own flaws. Maybe you don't like something about your hair, your body shape, your body size, the way you walk, the way you talk. Maybe your eyes are squinted, your mouth is not on the front part of your face but facing backwards, all that stuff. It's who you are. And if there's something I've learned, is that when I accept everything about me, for me, the people around me, even if it will take them time, they'll also start accepting that flaw that I usually see. If I embrace my flaw, others tend to embrace the flaw that you have. So if I embrace who I am, it doesn't matter what you say to me. The people around me will also notice, okay, it's not affecting her. So once they notice that it's not affecting you in any way, they'll tend to embrace the same thing that has been bugging you. So the first thing about self-acceptance is knowing that no one is perfect. It doesn't matter how you look like, what you look like, where you're from, your past mistakes and everything that pertains to you. The truth is no one is perfect. And that is the first step and the first definition of self-acceptance. You will encounter someone else who has more flaws than you, who is more bugged than you. Yes, no two people are the same in this world. And that is what makes you unique and beautiful. I'm a Christian and I will continue to say the Bible tells me I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. So what you see as a flaw, God saw it as something wonderful and decided to put it on me. So shame on you. He did not see you special enough to have the same flaw that I had. So shock on you, and that's on you. But it's high time that we all start embracing one another the way we are, with the flaws and everything. You cannot go around telling people something that you know if you are in their shoes it would hurt you. That is just wrong. So when it comes to self-acceptance, there are different categories of self-acceptance. And once you pass each and every category, it helps you to evolve. It's like you're growing up again. It's like you're becoming a more confident version of yourself. So what do we start with? We start with my body, it's perfect. The first thing about self-acceptance is accepting your body. Whether you are okay, you're not okay, you're sick, you're not sick, it's your body. And unfortunately, there's nothing you can do when it comes to your body. Yes, maybe you're struggling with losing weight and you think it's not an easy process. That's the reality. Most times things take the normal process so that you can see the results. So maybe you're struggling with losing weight. It will be a gradual process depending on the efforts that you're putting in. But your body is still perfect. Whether you lose the 20 pounds, whether you gain the 20 pounds, whether you are 100 plus pounds or 50 below pounds, it's you and your body is still perfect. What you're going to do when you achieve your goals of maybe losing weight or gaining weight is making your body more perfect. Not that it will be less perfect, but it will just be enhancing the perfection. I hope you're getting my point. Your body is perfect the way it is. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You see, when you give someone the upper hand of putting you down using your body, you will always be conscious of those around you. You'll be conscious of how you dress, how you walk, how you talk, and how you portray yourself before others. And you should not do such a thing. Don't give anyone the upper hand when it comes to your body. There's a reason God gave you that body. Yes, people tend to say I'm very active. I don't settle down, I don't tulia, that's the word. I don't stay still for more than 1 hour, that's the word. And sometimes, yes, I crave gaining weight. I used to, not anymore. I used to. There was a time it used to bug me. I used to wish, if maybe I can get to 70 kgs. But when I used to crave for 70 kgs, God made sure I was staying at 44 kgs. So I had to embrace that. So for me, I don't sit still. And yes, I'm hyperactive. So what if I was heavier than I already am? What if I was weighing more? Would I still be the same person? How has my being a hyperactive person benefited me as a person. It has given me opportunities. When I was at my lowest point, it's because of this energy that I usually have that I managed to sustain myself. Because I would go from one point to another doing business with different people, and that's how I got my own income. That's how I managed to pay my bills. So what if it was the other way around? Would I still have had the same energy? These are the kind of questions that I tend to ask myself sometimes when I'm alone and when I recall my past. So there's a purpose for how you look. There's a purpose for who you are. There's a purpose for why your body is the way it is. Don't forget that. You might not be seeing it at the moment, but trust me, one day you will know the reason why you are the way you are. So accept yourself for who you are. And maybe next time, you see, as an adult, there are a lot of kids. They may not come to you directly and tell you, you are my role model. But there's a child somewhere who looks up to you. You have passed them somewhere, they have seen you, and they said to themselves, I want to be like her or him when I grow up. So when you let your insecurities portray themselves and don't accept who you are, you're not only affecting yourself, but there's a child somewhere that you're also impacting negatively. And that is wrong. So think about that next time you start feeling down about who you are. So we'll do another series, probably. I don't want to make any promises. Probably in a week or less, maybe we'll do another series when it comes to self-acceptance. And this time we'll handle my mistakes, my lessons, not my judgments. So see you, stay safe. Something to do with Corona. Bye.